Where's your beard, man?
I know. I got a little one.
Excuse me?
Don't take that personally.
Yeah,
What about literally?
certainly not figuratively.
All right, we are live and streaming. Welcome, everybody, to Spooky Sunday at Unity of the Oaks. Ooh, hey.
Yeah.
Adam, will you hit one of those lights off over there? Maybe that one right there. Yep, the one that's up.
We're kind of like the weird, very strange village.
Yeah.
People just can't figure this out.
Yeah.
Let's do Love Potion.
We're the
Oh, no, I can't put this on.
we're the village people rejects. We couldn't make the village people with our outfits.
What?
This is the problem with hats. You can't put purses on, you can't put flowers.
That's right. I knocked it off, right?
Keytars. Mario hat.
Thank you. All right, welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
I took my a 2, A minor, right? 3, 4. We took our trouble down to Unity and found that spirit lies in you and me. That Reverend Sherry's advice was really fine. She gave us a dose of love potion that's divine. Let's go to close. She bent down, turned around, and gave us a wink. She said, I'd find a Christ in you and me, what you think? I sounded good, we wanted more. Try not to think. We meditated, said amen. We took a drink, and now we know that it's not dark but light. We started loving everything inside. Our hearts are full of peace and life is so fine. Reverend Cherry's love potion I can't read the writing up. Love potion number 9. I said, love potion that's divine. Here we go, guys. Love potion that's divine. That's the shortest version of that song ever. And it's because I can't read, that's why. We got to bring Lisa and Sherry up here to do a fun little song here. Number 8.5, that's right. Oh my goodness. You have a.
I think your hair needs to come out.
No.
2, 3.
Oh, out of. Oh, okay. You got Hernando's up?
There we go. Yeah, we got it. Okay.
Oh, this is going to be a fun day.
Some of you know this one. You look marvelous.
You look marvelous.
Look at Reverend Heidi. Oh my goodness. So I brought my friend Lisa along with me.
Hi, everybody.
I'll tell you what. Lisa and I have been friends for 55 years. It's pretty sweet, huh? All right, you're going to sing with me?
I'll sing with you.
Everybody knows this one. Okay?
2, 3.
We know a bright, inviting place, a place where people know your face, a prayer, a song, a long embrace. It's called Unity of the Oaks. Ole. All you feel is spirit there, flowing in and out and everywhere. So come on in, pull up a chair. You're in Unity of the Oaks. Ole. You'll meet team love, faith, joy, and peace in a sacred space.
And it will soon become your favorite happy place.
You'll find this is the place that you are dreaming of. You will be free to pray and be and talk of love. We know a bright, inviting place, a place where people know your face, a prayer, a song, a long embrace. It's called Unity of the Oaks. Ole. All right. So, all right, you guys. This is our goofy, spooky Sunday. And we have our marvelous Reverend Heidi that most of you know. But I have to tell you a little bit about her, if I can remember. She's been an ordained Unity minister since 2011. Yes. And she says since Jesus. And she has served ministries in Fort Lauderdale, in Maui, in Kansas City, in Chicago, and wherever else. Ventura, and Santa Barbara and Fresno, and wow, all over the place. And she visits us from time to time, so we're grateful to have her today. My wicked, beloved sister. Yeah. So we're going to listen to Which Witch Are You a little bit later. Reverend Heidi invited me to join in the conversation, but it was an opportunity for me to sing. And she wanted a song specifically. So I'm not sure I'll join her. But anyway, all is well. Before we get into any more spookiness, let's feel the spirit around us. Let's look at each other and welcome each other in and say hello. If you don't know your neighbor, introduce yourself. Hello to those online. We love you for being here.
I am at home in the heart of God. My mind is anchored in the truth. My mind is anchored in truth. I'm living free in the heart of God. I'm life, I'm love, I'm living proof. I'm life, I'm love, I'm living proof. There can never be separated me when I live in the consciousness of peace. When I let go, I am released. I'm living love, I'm living love, I'm living free.
Let's sing, have come together as a family. We have come here as we are. We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Here we go. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. with shouts of praise. Spirits in this place. Raise the roof. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place.
Spirit in this place.
Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Woo! Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirits in this place.
The spirit is in this hat, is where the spirit is.
Woo! Okay, that leads us right into closing our eyes for an opening prayer. Just getting centered. Just arrive gently, open and ready to receive all the many blessings of today. Beloved ones, we come together to celebrate, enjoy this Halloween season, which is spiritually a time of reflection, release, and renewal, traditionally marking the end of the harvest and beginning of winter, a time to honor our ancestors and the cosmic cycle of life and death. We allow ourselves to be filled in body, mind, and spirit with the presence of God today, knowing that we are eternally tethered to the one power and one presence that flows in, out, through each one of us as divine love, abundance, health, and well-being. Yes, we know that every good and wonderful description we can think of in relation to spirit also applies to us, because we are what spirit is, and there can never be separation. Amen. We are so grateful to receive the wisdom that Rev Heidi is bringing to us today in the message, and the beautiful music that will fill us to full to overflowing. Thank you, Lisa, for being here. Thank you for each and every beautiful soul present, and for our heavenly container of faith, peace, love, and joy that we call Unity of the Oaks. And so it is. Amen.
I am spirit, I am holy, I am sacred, I am love. Everybody, you are spirit, you are holy, you are sacred, you are love. All is spirit, all is holy, all is sacred, all is love. All right, I'm gonna have everybody sing this all the way through one more time with me. I wanna hear everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am spirit, I am holy, I am sacred, I am love. You are spirit, you are, yeah, you are sacred, you are. Everybody, all is sacred, all is holy, all is sacred, all is love. I am spirit, I am spirit, I am holy, I am sacred, I am love. That was great. That was nice, you guys. Wow. I felt that one. Summer Nichols, come on up.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm Summer, one of the members of the Unity of the Oaks prayer team. I will be available to pray with you after service in a prayer room in the fellowship hall. There is also a prayer request form in the seat pocket in front of you. You may place your prayer request in the prayer box located on the table in the back of the room. Every prayer request is held sacred and confidential by our prayer team for 30 days. We know that with God, all things are possible. Now let's prepare for our time of meditation with a reading from the Daily Word. So the word is discover. Oh, that's such a cute picture. And the affirmation is, as I discover, I learn and grow. My life is a journey of discovery. Over the years, I may have traveled to other lands, discovering new cultures and landscapes. Through my explorations, I have learned all kinds of things and grown in all kinds of ways. My spiritual journey has been a journey of discovery as well. Through my spiritual practice, I have deepened in my understanding of God and of myself as a spiritual being. I have discovered new landscapes within myself as I have communed with God in prayer and have changed my life through the power of my thinking. As long as I live, I will find more to discover. Questioning, learning, and growing help me discover the wonders within and all around me. And from Jeremiah 33:3, call to me and I will answer you and will tell you great and hidden things that you have not known. And again, the word for today is discover, and the affirmation is, as I discover, I learn and grow.
Good morning. I'm the Witch of Wonder, so it's perfect that we're meditating on discovery. How rich are we? Let us take a moment to appreciate the chair in which we're sitting, this community that we've manifested, the importance of you being here for this conversation and this soul journey this morning, and the sweetness of the love of this beautiful music team, these wonderful ministers, everyone that is part of this community. There is a sweetness, a spirit, you might call it spookiness, but it's your own opening to that is within you. And let us take this sacred time to drop in to that place of discovery. Sometimes discovery is so new that it can feel a little scary or perhaps spooky, because our human nature is to think about the past, and it can cloud our vision for our future. So I would invite us, I am inviting us today, as we've been taught by Spirit, to be still and know, to tap into that little shimmer, that sparkle, that is what is on your heart to discover. What is interesting to you? What intrigues you? What draws you forward? And only you know what that is. So we come here to give you the gift of knowing you. You know, Jesus, it has always been said about God, I am that I am that I am. And so we sit in this excitement of the next experience, and we know it because of the joy within ourselves. We allow that feeling to fill us, the feeling of being valuable and whole and childlike and silly. And that discovery is the place where we open, the place where we travel, and we take a moment to reflect on all of the discoveries we've had along the way and how wonderful they've been. And so we give ourselves this moment of being still to let the next visualization come forward, the next piece of discovery, right here and right now. The thing with discovery is that the element we were looking for was already there. We just needed to uncover it. And we uncover it through being in the sense of wonder. As the Daily Word says, as long as I live, I will find more to discover. Questioning, learning, and growing help me discover the wonders within and all around me. We rest in the knowing of this fullness, this ease, and the creativity that is connected with discovery. I wonder what is next. I know I'll be shown. And I take a moment. Let's put our hands on our heart to be in gratitude for the great, amazing, and ever-evolving soul that I am. And so it is. Amen.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime, no chance. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I've learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by the wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
because I knew you,
I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for.
but then I guess we know there's blame to share.
And
and none of it seems to matter anymore.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes
by the wind of the sea,
like a stream that meets
like a
a
sea
boulder
dropped by a
halfway
bird
through
in
the
the
world. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you,
Because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
I have to say one thing. The purple thing, which we will also talk about at Town Hall. Get up here, Reverend Heidi. I mentioned to Reverend Heidi when she wanted to bring this to us this fun day, and also spooky bingo, which I hope you're all going to stay for because this was her idea and we just think it's awesome. We have prizes. It's going to be a blast. Only if you want to have fun. That's right. But I said to her, you know what's been coming up for me? Because she said, which witch are you? Do you want to be Elphaba or do you want to be Glinda? And I said, we had to pose. Are we a little Glinda? We are. Okay, so I said to her, you know what?
Bubbles.
Yeah,
Bubbles,
I'm
love Bubbles.
Oh, yeah, we got
Bubbles, Glinda. Oh, no. All right.
So I said.
See, I said, do you want to do the talk together? No, I don't want to do the talk together.
I don't want to talk. But I do want to say this. You got to get your hat.
All right, did it follow? This is nuts. I'm sorry y'all didn't see me last night as a Mad Hatter in the bar, but come on. This is what's started. Okay.
She's so beautiful.
Oh, we all are, aren't we?
So I said, I can't be Galindo or Elphaba because I'm blended.
Oh, how do you follow this?
I am sort of both. And I said, that's why I think I'm leaning towards purple in every way in my life, because there's no red and blue. There's no right and wrong. There's no good and bad. There is spirit. And that's purple for me.
Well, thank you, Sherry.
So
I love it.
Here we are in our purple. That's what the reason for this. And you take it away.
Yeah,
love.
okay. Well, I'm just really so honored to be here. And I don't know if I've ever been up on the stage where I wasn't crying before I came up. This is a powerful community. Can you all give yourselves a hand? Because it's really interesting. It's really interesting to see places of love in the world. Anyway, I'm the Witch of Wonder. I need to get that out of the way. So I'm the Witch of Wonder, and I'm so grateful to be here. And if you ever want anyone to introduce you, have Reverend Sherry do this. Because I reflected on all these amazing communities of which I've been a part, and now I do these U.S. tours. See, I used to be a flight attendant. I used to be like 25. And I go around, and everybody's like, it's so good to see you. And I'm like, yeah, let's see, what city are we in now? But it's been so beautiful because our unity friends we have for life. And I show up in these towns and people come because we really deeply love each other because we've been through things that have created, that were for good, right? And nothing like getting into a community to find the person that wants to decorate the stage differently than you do, or I don't want that song sung, or how do we change the prayer protection and nobody wants to do it. So ministry has been really a fascinating journey. And I've learned so much about myself from all of the wonderful people that we all come together to do these extraordinary things. And I really need somebody brought me water, but a Kleenex. This is ridiculous. I'm on a. Okay, that's fine.
Did you say you wanted water too, Heidi?
Oh, I'm casting spells. This is what we do. Okay, thank you. So I would like to say that witches are on the rise. Witches are having a good time. This is a time to remember your spell casting. Really, this is okay. So yeah, that'll be the film that Heidi. Don't watch that one because you were blowing your nose. All right, I'm gonna put that back here for. Sorry. Witches are having a good time, and it is a great time to remember that you are a spellcaster. You know, as a metaphysician, we are casting spells. We may call them affirmations. We may call them prayers. We may call them inspirations to be, wearing all kinds of different colors of hair. Whatever they are, it is your power that you have as this witchness that you are. And witches have had a bit of a bad rap. You know, they were burning witches. And why were they doing that? Because they were afraid of witches. They were afraid of, and what we really know, similar to our brother and way shower Jesus, people were afraid of his power because they were afraid of the power within them. So we understand that we've come so far in the area of understanding our witchness and our spell casting, and all of the beautiful things that happen as the metaphysician in you, the power in you. And the more silly I have found that you can make it, the more fun it is. So this is my natural garb. Normally I'm wearing, I don't know what, but this really works well going to the yoga, spiritual yoga, so I can wear the cape. But I want us to reflect, my friends, on this wonderful way that witches have been portrayed. At least we still have orange and purple. That the way that witches have been portrayed, and even in our movies, how we've come a long way understanding the spell casting in us, the metaphysician in us, but we've also come a long way in relationships. Because tell me what happened when they were singing. What feelings were you having?
Love.
Yes.
Connection.
Yes.
Hope. Yes.
What did anybody think of that person that you'd really love to say that to, but maybe it's just not quite the time, you know? But boy, and that's what it brings up. It brings up, I'm sitting next to this sweet couple. I'm like, okay, I'm still sitting by myself, but it's okay. No, but anyway, but what I'm joking. I'm so kidding. But we find that, isn't that sweet? Isn't that touching? Isn't that moving? And that is what's happening within us. And that's just the power of that beautiful, beautiful song, because that is really what's happening in life, is that there is this really cosmic force that wants us to wake up to the spellcaster, to our affirmationer that is in you. What was the beautiful I am? Tell me. I put the words there. I am holy. I am sacred. What were you all saying? I am spirit. I am holy. I am sacred. I am love. I am spirit. I am holy. I am sacred. I am love. Let's just say that together. I am spirit. I am holy. I am sacred. I am love. Can you feel the power? Can you feel the spell that you're really helping your own mind say, oh, yeah, I'm holy and I'm sacred? And how would I treat someone that I really believe that about really, really well? So we're having this amazing time as our co-founders, as all of our spiritual teachers, of really changing the way we see ourselves in the world. And to change the way you see yourself in the world, you often have to see the way you don't want to be in the world. You know, I have people that watch this show because it's Broadway over here. Let me tell you. And we're all venturing out into our next level of discovery. You know, I'm venturing out into what I'm calling a culture of kindness, but I've met people that I want to grow with and change with. And you know what the first thing is that comes up for me is my fear of how I was hurt in the past. That almost always comes up. It's like PTSD. If I meet a fella I like, or, you know, or a girlfriend wants to travel with me, and maybe I had a really bad time with the last girlfriend I traveled with, right? So what we're doing is we want to be casting our spells or making our affirmations and really living this life rather than bringing in the past. Does anybody else ever bring in the past when you're thinking about starting something new? Okay, thank you. Well, you and me, you know, we're coming along. Yes, yes. But let's talk about how far we've come. Anyone remembered The Wizard of Oz, the original? Yes, yes, with Glinda in her bubble. I always wanted to be Glinda in the bubble. But anyway, you know, we had one witch way over here, and we had one witch way over here. Do you know that Margaret Hamilton, you might know, that was the Wicked Witch of the West? The makeup she put on had metal in it. It burned her face. Every night she had to take it off. And I mean, there was all kinds of suffering. Lots of people suffered in that movie, right? People were burned. You know, Judy Garland ended up on getting high, you know, because she had to lose weight, or, you know, it was just a big mess, right? But the story of it was fabulous, but we get to see how we've done this in our lives. Wicked Witch way over there, big mess, and then we have Glinda in the bubble. And that's how we do in our lives, right? We've got the good part of us. This is what, you know, Sherry, you know, the part of us that we like, and then that part of us that we just kind of, it's bad, you know, it's painful, it's a mess, and nobody really wants to see it. But I found that this integration, this experience of two people saying, you know, because I knew you, I've been changed for good. It didn't feel good. Sometimes it really didn't feel good. But yeah, somebody say, Melba and I get on that one, right? But there's that feeling of, how could you have helped me out? Because it was really hard. You've been a real, you know, not joy, whatever that is. You're the not joy. But the point is that how have we shifted? How have we changed? So here comes our next Wizard of Oz. And we have two women. In fact, Glinda got a little sillier. That bubble, I don't know what was in that bubble, but she turned into, all I need to do is be popular. Right, we all, yes, that was my 20s and 30s, and then I was like, it's exhausting. Let's just go make some money and do something. So the point is that Linda got a little sillier, but Elphaba, you know, or the Wicked Witch of the West, got really insightful. Right? Because she wasn't in the crowd of who am I and who do I need you to be and who do you need me to be happy, and right? So this song is so powerful for all of us to look at. We've evolved. Because I don't know, some of us think this country, the whole world is going to, you know, like my friend's theater company, hell in a handbasket, right? Everybody's going to hell in a handbasket, and it's not really, I mean, sometimes some things are going on, but the evolution of our thinking is really amazing. We've come so much further than even Charles and Fillmore, both of them, Charles and Myrtle. But you think of how hard that must have been, you know, to really be so alone. And we have each other. And I'll tell you, I go to my other communities, and I'm going to turn 70 in 3 years, and we're going to have one big party. We're all going to be there. And I want everybody to meet everybody, because everyone is having these really cool life experiences because you're good, is really catching up with you because you're allowing it. People have whatever they wanted, homes and relationships and or no home. You know, some people, I always wanted to live in a yurt. I'm like, you go. We're not dating, but you go. Have a good time. So, but you know, everyone's really living the life they want to live. And it's sort of, wow. And they don't know. I haven't seen them for a few years. So when I come back in, I'm like, I see it. You're doing it. You're doing the exact thing that you held in your mind. Spell casting, affirmations. And then we need each other. We really need each other, because there's a point in my time of creativity that I forget who I am. And I don't know, we do too. Did we do so yesterday? So we've been thinking about witches. I've been thinking about witches. You might not have been thinking about witches. But as I've been thinking about it, they started manifesting everywhere. And my friends in Ventura on Saturday, did that work out with those pictures? And she's so cool. There was a witch's paddle in the Ventura Canal, yesterday. Yay, witches. Let's give them a hand. This is one of my good friends up here. You know, but look at this. It was a scream. And somebody's husband was out in the middle of a little kayak. It's like, oh, you're so boring. But anyway, but they look at all these fun women and men. This is a unicorn family. Here we go, big, little, and small. I know like some of them. So anyway, it was wonderful. But what everyone was going, isn't this cool? And I'm like, yeah, I kind of manifested this. That's what we do. We're manifesting. That was a Sherry move. But we're manifesting. We're manifesting. And this, to me, when we get in this kind of feeling like life, well, number one, put on a wig. You're always going to feel better. But when you're feeling like heavy, or somebody is listening, or you've got too much news of the outer world, we have to tune into this inner world and notice how our thoughts are connecting to the things that are all around us. And it is so cool to, we say it, then we've got to start noticing it. So these two ladies, so isn't it interesting, the Wizard of Oz sort of evolved, that we've evolved now to these two people that are two women that are saying, I didn't really like you completely, and you sort of represented what I wasn't. But now I realize that without you, I can't grow. I don't know, 55 years of, how is this? You look like you're 45. But the point is, but isn't that amazing? We've got Rich and Sue back there. Y'all been married for 53 years. Let's give them a hand, right? I mean, and the point is, and you all have been married. Jeannie, how long have y'all been married? 24 years. That's, I'm just saying. There's a lot of for good going on here. You know what I mean? And this is part of how we start to recognize, oh, this is not just a spiritual path that I kind of sit in here and I like my friends. I'm really making amazing experiences just by being who I am. We can also get out of things like comparison. Has anyone... it's tricky. I love Sherry, and now I feel better about myself so I can be around her and be more comfortable. Because of my heavens, you do very well over there, Rick, hanging around with Sherry. Y'all kind of bring out the best of each other. It's true. It's so true. But isn't it interesting how we can compare ourselves and we're not as good as? So I believe my first quote, and then we're going to... Let's see. Oh, and this is the other one. I'm sorry, my little sheet gets kind of messed up here. So this is the other thing. Yes, so here we have Matthew. I'm watching my life go by here. So from Matthew, no one can serve two masters. Either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. And what we're talking about is this between us, the wicked and the good. And then we start projecting it out onto other people, the wicked and the good. And this is not beating yourself up. To tell you the truth, it's just noticing it. You just notice how your mind is so funny. You just notice your ridiculousness, and then you can go, I don't need to be like that about that person. I don't need to be like that about myself. Because what we're saying is when we get like that, we aren't really manifesting from our best. So what did she say? So this is Glinda who got a little more insightful, because I don't know, when we have the bad, it could be whatever you think is bad, and it could be anything, because we all have different stories about what's bad. Glinda finally said about Elphaba, she said, are people born wicked, or is wickedness thrust upon them? And this to me is always the case. I never know someone else's story. But the more I know about it, the more I can understand this human condition that we're in. So when we call people wicked, and we love to do that, even in our films and all of this thing, we really are missing the part of knowing that person, number one, and the part of us that they bring out. And I'd love for you two at another time to talk about this friendship, because it is really uncanny what the people in our lives bring out. And it is so important to be able to say this. Do you know what the word is when you spell evil backwards? Live. Isn't it amazing? So when you turn around your evil thoughts, you're going to live better. Okay, well, I'm going to give you a real life example. There are two ladies. Let's see, which is our next quote? Yes, and here's these two ladies. Yes. So Helena Rubinstein and Elizabeth Arden. from a while ago. So these two were rivals. They were eccentric, they were into beauty. And they were eccentric cosmetic entrepreneur Helena Rubinstein, and once said of her rival, Elizabeth Arden, with her packaging and my product, we could have ruled the world. But instead of being friends, they were arch enemies. And they never, ever met each other, but their companies were in constant competition with each other. And they were angry at each other their whole lives. Now, yes, there was for good. They created companies. Do you know the waterproof mascara came out of their friendship? Oh my gosh! And how they not friendship. They're kind of pushing back and forth against each other. But what they didn't get is what we are talking about today. Is that they could have certainly had a more enjoyable time of being together. If this thing and I, yeah, yep. Yes. So I wanted to tell you that they have really, I had this little thing right in front of me, but they ended up stealing each other's employees. They dated each other's boyfriends. It was really just yes. And there actually is a musical called War Paint that's about the two of them. But the thing was about them, Arden and Rubinstein were hardworking, self-mythologizing, larger-than-life social climbers, but both were immigrants that came from nothing. Florence Nightingale Graham in 1878 was a Canada farm girl, and Rubinstein was born in 1872 as a Polish Jew whose parents were poor and shipped her off to Australia when she started dating an unsuitable fellow. So these two had come from such really similar backgrounds in their sense of achieving, but because they didn't know their sense of for good and how they could be happier people by knowing each other, they both died never meeting each other. And so that is the sense of how competition without connecting can really sap our joy. So here is another wonderful quote about, here we go. So Ilana von Zandt, she says, comparison is an act of violence against the self. Isn't that true? And who hasn't compared themselves? We can have mentors, we can have friends, we can have people that inspire us, but it's this comparison that brings the not joy. And here we go. Don't compare your life to others. There's no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time. Mm-hmm. And so we're inspired. You know, we're having spells we're casting here. We're reminding ourselves of what is the truth. So if we look at these wonderful characters, if we look at what has happened in our time, is who is it in your life that you might be reflecting on that has been in your life for good? That maybe someone that seems like they really have brought you maybe more pain. You don't have to maybe sing with them, but you might consider how you've grown with everyone in your life. That's a grand spell to cast and start to think about for yourself. I love that the lovebirds over here touching their, saying hi and loving the for good. That's great. But I would invite us as spellcasters and metaphysicians and people like Sherry says as spirit, really spirit is in this place, that we go out and really create that peace in ourselves. I have sisters that act like witches, but they haven't really known that's so mean. But the point is, this is a very interesting story. I was picked by this group of people to give the family comments at my mother's memorial service, which is about a month ago. And I had to get so much unity going in me because it was really interesting to have to stand up at the huge Episcopal church with like 3,000 seats and here's my siblings down there below. But the point was, I couldn't come from being I'm better than or I'm worse than, which I felt like most of my life. I had to come from this magic, this honor within me to do this thing. And I said at the beginning, I'm really honored to be here. I'm really in awe, and I take it seriously that my family is full of, vivacious, interesting, adventurous people. And they asked me to do this. And so that's what I'm saying. Why let us raise to this level? It was not easy. I had to just, but I've been taught so many things like no one is wrong. No one is bad. no one started out wicked. It's been thrust upon all of us, or all people that are having a hard time. So let us get back into our spell casting, affirmative manifesting ways. And I'd like to close with, I want to close with two things. Here's our Rumi quote. All right. I love this one. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. Can we sing? Let's say this together. And I want you to hold the person or the thing in your heart that you're really wanting to hold it in a higher place. Can we say this together? Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. You all are loved. I'll meet you there. God bless you. Yes. Wonder, kids. Wonderful. Y'all are such a blessing.
I'll clean up your Kleenex for you, don't worry. No, I got it, sister. I got it.
It is royal.
Then it's okay. Yeah.
I need one more mic like that. Let's see. Here. This is it, honey. This one.
Still don't know if I'm going to put
No,
this on.
that's it. You're right. That's it.
I think this is the one. Professional show business. I mean, professional. I can't.
I like that voice. Sing with us on the chorus. Everybody knows it.
Come on in. Yeah. Come on in, just regular. Ready?
It's whoa.
2, 3, 4. Whoa, Spirit of God is upon me. Whoa, the Spirit of God is upon me. Whoa, the Spirit of God is upon me. Whoa, the Spirit of God is upon me. Whoa, I used to think that I had to. I used to think that I should. The scripture told me that I had to be good. But now I love because I want to. I love because I'm free. I'm blinded by the Spirit, oh Lord. The Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Whoa, the Spirit of God is upon me. Whoa.
Take it, Rick.
I don't need any prodding. I don't need any law. I want to sing with all my heart that God's my all in all. The living God has made me free. I let go of my burden. I'm blinded by Spirit. Oh Lord, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. You know. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, yeah. The Spirit of God is upon me.
I thought it was my duty. I thought it was my duty. I thought it was my job. Somewhere I believed the loving God would be hard. But loving God is wonderful. Loving God is ecstasy. Thank God for my freedom. Let me tell you that the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, yes, it is.
Keep it going now.
Spirit of God is upon me.
Wow, that was wonderful. Thank you, Reverend Heidi. Our music group was amazing. Lisa, thank you for being here, Reverend Sherry. I just so happy that we can bring our whole selves here. That's a good thing on our Sunday to come together. I am another Lisa. My name is Lisa, your board member of the day. And here's our mission. If you will please read it with me. Unity of the Oaks is a loving, accepting, and heart-centered spiritual community here to be love in action, to encourage personal growth, awaken spiritual curiosity, and transform lives. If you would like to bless us with a love offering, we have several ways for you to give. In the seat in front of you are envelopes for cash or check. Make sure to include your name if you'd like a record of your donation. You'll also find our text to give information. At any time, you can visit our website to give. If you've given electronically, please bless the basket, then pass it along. Now, let's take a moment to focus our attention on our giving heart. As we feel the abundance of receiving, we visualize the mission statement coming to life. Now, please join me in the love offering blessing. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love, and I trust God.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
We are most grateful for all of your contributions to our community as we grow it with lots of events and classes, which is what Layla is going to tell you about. Layla!
Pay no attention.
And she appears.
What's behind the curtain?
Hello.
Happy birthday, Layla.
Thank you. Hello, it's another busy week at Unity of the Oaks. Join us October 31st at 6 p.m. for our Halloween costume and karaoke party. It will be a night of fun, music, costumes, and goodies. Dress up, show up, and get ready to sing your heart out. Service Outreach invites you to join in the Thanksgiving food drive. They will be supporting Mana Conejo Valley Food Bank, and both food items and monetary donations will be accepted at Unity of the Oaks until November 14th. There is a list of food items on the slide, but Mana will be publishing a complete list by the end of October. The Unity of the Oaks Board and Reverend Sherry would greatly appreciate your support by attending the Town Hall on November 2nd. All members are welcome and encouraged to be present. April Jules is facilitating her monthly sound healing on Friday, November 14th at 6:30 p.m. here at Unity of the Oaks. Please be sure to bring a yoga mat if you plan to lay it on the floor, but we also have chairs available if you would like to stay seated. Use the sign-up sheet in the back to secure your spot or RSVP on the website. We're excited to welcome Daniel Namod as our special guest musician on Sunday, November 9th, with a concert from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. The concert is supporting the Greater Contribution Organization, and we invite you to contribute a love offering to benefit their work. If you would like to donate, visit unityoftheoaks.org and select Daniel Namod under the Give button or give cash or check at the door. This information can always be found in the email newsletter we send out each week, so make sure that you are signed up. And now, our wonderful Reverend Sherry.
It was her 18th birthday.
Layla just became an adult officially. Although, you know, I've known, how long have I known you? Since you were?
10.
10. And she was an adult then, quite honestly. But isn't that amazing? Isn't it amazing? We just had a big celebration for her. And it's also Stacy, our board member and ambassador today. It's Stacy's birthday today. So make sure to give her a birthday hug. We love you so much, Stacy. I want to call Karen Wright up to quickly tell you a little bit about why we're doing this concert with Daniel Nahmod on the 9th. And then I'll do the rest of my thank yous.
Thank you, Sherry. Hello. So I'm the president of the Greater Contribution, and I'm so grateful because many of you are contributors, longtime supporters. Lucy and Melba actually went to Africa with me a few years back, so they know about our program. But I know that many of you don't know what the heck is the Greater Contribution. Well, we're an organization that provides microloans to women in East Africa to help them work their way out of poverty. So they can start small businesses, they get business skills training, they get education, mentoring. So they're no longer just begging for one meal a day. They can send their children to school, they can get medical care. And over the years, by the way, we've done this for 19 years, and we've been able to provide 38,000 microloans and help 15,000 women. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you to all of you who've helped make that possible. But now we've hit a really hard patch. All of the international aid has been withdrawn from Uganda. So their healthcare system lost 80% of their funding. So when we had provided money for women to be able to take their children to the local village clinics that are in every one of these really remote villages that Melba and Lucy saw, suddenly they aren't there. So, for example, there's a sad, sad story of a young girl named Scovia who her mother suddenly realized she had malaria. And that's very common in Uganda and very, very solvable. And so she took her to the local clinic, which is what she would always do, but there was no local clinic. And she realized the Ugandan government had centralized all the medical care into major centers, but it was a great distance away, and she couldn't get there. And this little girl, who was 8 years old, with all the hopes and dreams that we all have, died of something so simple. So I and my team just agonized over this, because people, women and children, are just dying. And what could we do? This little organization that we founded around my kitchen table. And so we were talking with people on the ground and our staff there. We came up with a solution that's a big solution. We're going to reopen those local village clinics. And thank you. I'm very proud of our organization, and it's a big reach, and so we need everyone's help. And so God bless this woman who is such a huge heart. And she said, well, let's ask Daniel Nahmod if he'll do a concert. And he said he would. And so I wanted you to know that when the publicity goes out and when it says this is to help the Greater Contribution, you're helping women and children in Uganda who really need our help. So even though many of you are donors already, I hope you'll dig a little deeper, come and have a great time. If you don't know Daniel Nahmod, you must know Daniel Nahmod, who's amazing, and you'll be able to help a lot of people in Uganda. And I'm going Friday. I leave to go to Uganda. I come back the morning of the concert. So I'm planning to leave the airport and come here, and hopefully I'll make it on time. But I hope all of you will be there. And God bless Sherry for this, and God bless all of you.
We love what you're doing, Karen. You're amazing.
Say one more thing. So a year and a half ago, I was in Uganda. I go twice a year, and I was at this gathering of a huge number of women, and we were all getting ready to leave. And this woman yells across this vast group. She yells, "Mom, Mom." She says, "Mom, we love you for loving us." And that's why we all give, isn't it? Because we love other people. We want them to have the kind of life we have. Well, that just melted me. But that's what it's all about, loving other people. It's oneness.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Lovey. Thank you for being here. Awesome. I also want to thank Karen Reed for last week doing meditation. It was glorious. It was so sweet. And for Betsy and Janie for filling in for us music-wise. Reverend Mark did a great job. For Candace and Renee, who worked backstage, and for Steve for being in charge of running everything. Just thank you so much for taking over and letting us have a day at the fair, which, by the way, was amazing, everybody, and it was successful, and I'm so grateful for everyone who showed up to support us. You know about Spooky Bingo right after fellowship? Stacy's got the booklets to purchase. And I want to tell you one more thing. Andrew Seglio, who came and sang Hakuna Matata for us like a month ago or so, he's going to be doing a workshop, an acting workshop on enlightened, what are we calling it? Exploring spiritual enlightenment through acting. And I want to know who's interested in doing that. It will be on a 3-hour Friday night and 3-hour Saturday workshop. And then he might continue to do a whole course for us. If you're interested in public speaking, if you're interested in exploring storytelling and theater, he's going to work with us for that in sometime in November or December. So I just want to see who's interested. So I think there's a sign-up sheet in the back. There is. So do that. Thank you, Leslie, and Michelle, I've got something in my throat, for hospitality this week. They have set up such a beautiful hospitality in there. So exciting. And now our peace song and our prayer for protection. And we're going to play bingo in the other room. And Reverend Heidi, you're the bomb. We love you. Thank you so much.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. The light of God surrounds us. We are the light. The love of God enfolds us. We are the love. The power of God protects us. We are the power. The presence of God watches over us. We are the presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.